Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Eki Husni. My student number is 11820400031. Yeah, in this video I'm going to explain about place of articulation, manner of articulations, and consonants. First is place of articulation. The first is bilabial. Bilabials are consonant sounds produced by using both lips together, for example, bump. Second, and then labiodental, articulated by using both the lower lip and the upper front teeth, for example, favor. And linguolabials are articulated by using both the tongue and the upper lip, for example, teeth. Next, dental. Only the tongue and the teeth are used. For example, sing and this. Next, alveolar. The area lying between the upper front teeth and the palate. For example, toe and zap. Next, palatoalveolar. Occur slightly deeper in the mouth than alveolars. For example, sheep. Next, retroflex. Yeah. The tongue curls up slightly on itself when produced, for example, red and real. Next is palatal, getting to depth in the mouth where the portions like the back of the tongue are starting to be used to produce sounds. For example, the word yet. Yeah. Next, uvular. A little deeper in mouth, the uvula is found the little thing that dangling from the top in the back of the mouth, which is used for uvular consonants. For example, king, yeah, king. Next, and the last is glottal, deeper than the pharynx and epiglottis in the throat. For example, happy and hit. Next is manner of articulation. There are several manner of articulation. First is nasal. Yeah, it's when you let air out of your nose as you pronounce them. There are three nasal consonants in English. The first is yeah, like in word man and ram and them also. Yeah. Next is n. For example, in word nothing or in not. Yeah. Next is um yeah the manner for example in word sing and fang. Yeah. Next manner of articulation is stop. Yeah. Basically, these are consonants where air is blocked at the place of articulation to accumulate pressure, and it is then released in one instant. English contains the following stop consonants. First is p, result in word purse or rap, yeah, and or purpose. Yeah. Next is b in word, for example, in word back or cab, and the last is t in the word tape or red. Next manner of articulation is fricative. Yeah. While nasal and stop consonant involve a complete blockage of the vocal tract, fricative sounds involve only a partial blockage of the vocal tract. So the air has to be forced through a narrow channel. Yeah, the English fricative sounds are as follows. The first is f, yeah, f sound. For example, in uh, word fro and in word fro or in word follow. Yeah, there are sounds f sound. And second sound is th, th. Example in think or sick, yeah, or something like that, or bath, yeah, bathroom. Next, the sound s, for example, in word sweet and the word bus. Next is sound uh, sh, for example, in short or brush. Yeah, and the last is sound h, for example, in word happy or hope. Next manner of articulation is affricate. Yeah. Affricate consonants start as stop sounds with air building up behind an articulator, which then releases through a narrow channel as a fricative. The English affricate sounds are the first is mm, ch ch. For example, in word cheek and match. Yeah, match cheek ch. Yeah, that is the affricates. And next manner of articulation is proximants. Proximant are when two articulators come close together but not quite close enough to create air turbulence. There are three English approximants. The first is w sound in words wet or Howard. Next is y y sound in words yes or yeah in yes. And next sounds of approximants is r. For example, in word right or word roar. Yeah. And the last is lateral. Yeah. Lateral consonants are when the tongue blocks the middle of your mouth, so that air has to pass around the sides. You create this when I mean, there is one lateral consonant in English. Yeah, that is the l sound. For example, in luck, in word luck. Yeah, it's all about manner of articulation. And last is consonants. Based on IPA or International Phonetic Alphabetic, there are 24 consonants as follows: p, p, t, d, k, g, f, v, s, z, and th, and the. For example, in the word this and that, yeah, and then sh, and then mm, z. For example, in word measure, sh, yeah, something like that. And then ch. For example, in watch. Yeah. And next is j, j. For example, in words damage. Yeah. Next is huh. For example, in word happy or hope. And next w and mm, yeah, for example, in word nothing or word no and yeah, yeah, in word man or wrong and r, for example, in word right and yeah, for example, in word you and for example, in word sing or fun and l, for example, in word love. Yeah, that's all the consonants. Yeah, I think that's all from me. Yeah, in the last, I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.